All right, hello everyone. Welcome to this week's episode of Late Night Vibes with your host Trevor here. We got two repeats for this season. We got Mega 9, aka the Mega Bad One, because they changed their name because they wanted to be hipster like. And then we got Wife over here just playing with his chain. You know, he just discovered his chain, and
I mean, I can actually move it now.
It's like a floppy dick, but it's a chain instead.
Yeah.
You're all right. Anyway, it's the first time we've had both of these on together, Wife and Mega at the same time, so we figured it'd be a little bit more chaotic here. What? You, seriously? Okay, let me go.
It's always chaos. It's always chaos.
I go right up close to you and see what are you doing here? What are you doing?
Well, I'm standing in real life, so I'm just kind of crouching and moving.
Okay. Interesting. For those listening to the audio of this,
it's a thriller.
Wife is just spinning his head round and round with a floppy chains going around his neck. And yes, I know it sounds bad, but I like your ears disappear when you do that. You know.
No, they don't disappear. It's like see, my ears are just back. See.
So yeah, VRChat came out with an update for Avatar Dynamics, which basically replaces Dynamic Bones, and he can just become more scuffed. It's basically what it comes down to.
Yeah,
lots of
my
scuff.
goal is like adding toggles to turn my face off when I get booped and stuff like that.
Oh,
and
that sounds
like
horrifying.
Or like, if I put my hands on here, if I put my hands on my face, take my eyes and put them on my hands. So see, that'd be something easy to do.
There we go. And we got Mega here. He's been working on some new Avatar stuffs. Right? You made an Avatar in 1 hour using Blender.
Yep.
He's gonna whip it out right now.
Yep, 1 hour and 40 minutes. As everybody calls it, the walking disco ball.
Now you just need to add some lights to that to make it like obviously you got reflection from in here, so your head looks kind of like a disco ball, but you just have to turn around.
Oh yeah, exactly.
And then
Oh yeah, exactly. You just spin it around, let the light shine right off it. All I gotta do is be in the middle of a rave, and the party starts.
Let's test that out. We'll test it out. And what is that monstrosity?
Oh yeah.
It's a Riolu made of Riolus.
I hate it. Thanks. All right.
It is inspiration behind my most cursed avatar.
That cannot be your most cursed avatar. Oh yeah, it is.
It's the inspiration behind this one.
All right, we gotta zoom out on this one here.
It's the inspiration for this.
There, zooming out.
If I get this working, yeah, see, look, it's just my body, like 80 copies of my body, replacing every bone with myself.
Ooh,
I know if the new Dynamic Bones, can I take my arm off and hold it and stuff like that? I wonder.
That's a sentence I thought I would never hear. Can I take my arm off and just hold it?
I imagine with the dynamics you probably could.
It's like,
just look
hey, how are you?
Look at the legs.
Nice to meet you.
Around.
Welcome. This is Wife. I'm handshaking Wife. Wait, who does that? All right, let's.
Yeah.
Look at this.
I can do things like I can pull my tail on my lap. It's nice.
Okay, now we'll go back to something.
Some semblance of normality.
Something. All right. Also knows the wrong background running here. All right. Oh God, no! Why are we bringing that curse stuff out again?
Look, because Mega's technically, you could say Mega's technically involved in this one. I'm pretty sure. Well, it's like,
That's
I know
been so long. I actually don't even remember.
Zap, I know for sure is the one responsible for this, actually.
Zap.
Yeah, I think it was Zap.
Zap.
Because Zap gave me some values to make my arms fit better, and then I typoed. And this arm became a thing.
Make my tail.
And so I just went from there and made things worse.
Hugging Tail is best. Anyway, you've both been on here. We've already done the introductions a million times. I'm sure Megan's already told us the many of a story at the same time. Sure, there's something new here. What's new with y'all, both of y'all?
Well, starting work on another Avatar project. I've been at this for like almost 30 hours in Blender alone.
Does it look better than
So
the dancing disco ball?
Very much so.
Okay.
The dancing disco ball was a challenge to see if I could make something work within like a 2-hour stream, which I did. This project I am throwing all of my knowledge into, and I've learned so much already.
Good job.
It's
Are you
pretty nice.
starting from scratch or modifying something?
It's a base ghostly model, but
Okay.
it's what I'm adding onto it. I've added
Yeah.
armatures, tech. I've had help from Zap and Phantom on the project just to help things along because I don't do textures very well. I only have Krita. Anyway, so
You see, you can get let's fuck the Adobe one everyone uses. Substance Painter. You can get that. You say you're a student, you can get that for free for a year.
yeah, but I'm not a student, so
I'm
Okay.
not either. I got it free.
So yeah, you can do it by student. I took I went to there's a website out there where you can basically generate fake IDs. I know this sounds sketchy already, but yeah, you can generate fake IDs. I inserted a name and I put I think I put something scuffed in there, and it's like, and then I found like a picture. I think I used like Ken's like duck lips picture or something as the actual icon, and then I
think you did.
and then I took the barcode and I put it up there and I put some text, and then I put it like, yeah, okay, we've approved your school idea. Here's your download. Like, okay.
See, now here on Trevity's talk show, how to get fake IDs to get into things.
Yeah, just Google generate fake idea.
It's not hard.
It even had a watermark because you had to pay for it. I was like, oh, screw it. I was going to take a screenshot. I'm sure it will work. I'm sure it will work.
Bigger Mega.
Oh, are we gonna see how big we can stuff these chairs? Because I made these kind of oversized, and last week all my guests were
Look,
tiny.
I mean, if it's a big chair, I'm gonna use a big avatar.
Oh my
Come
gosh,
on.
you fit perfectly. Look at that, with plenty of room to spare.
Oh, of course.
I feel like you could get that
What's
bigger.
the biggest thing I've
Always.
saved? Okay, we're going big. Okay,
The biggest thing you've saved.
Yeah, I've just been working on this project for so long, and some minor projects here and there. Nothing too crazy. Just again, still streaming, doing the usual, trying to keep my head above water.
Oh yeah, you're streaming. Every time I've tuned in, you're always doing Surgeon Simulator, and you have your patient Bob, who seems to be always coming back to you all the time, every time. He just loves getting his eyes gouged out with needles and stuff.
Every single
gouge
time
my-
you raid me is always when I'm poking somebody in the eyeball.
Megan, do we have to sit down and do we have to talk about this? Do we need to
Look, it's not my fault that Bob constantly has eye issues. At one point, I'm ripping out his heart, I'm ripping out his kidneys, I'm changing his teeth. And the next minute, I have to poke his eyes out. Okay, so what am I going to use? Okay, I don't have my usual needle thing to poke his eyes out. What do I got? Okay, I'll scalpel. Fine, we'll just jab it right in the middle of the eyes.
your gun.
She's a gun.
They don't give me one. All they give me is a drill, and the drill does nothing.
Look. I imagine if they gave you a gun though, that was you pull the trigger, it just it's like a vacuum gun that just sucks the eyeball out.
It's just like a.
Oh yeah, exactly. It's almost like a inverse nail gun.
That's an
it's
idea
like an
for
inverse
me
nail
now.
gun. So you just you put it up.
So now I'm gonna. Cause I have a gun in this arm. I want to make this into a vacuum for my own eyes.
Oh my! Wow. Okay, that's. You're just gonna have to add
your own eyes. Why not
just,
put it in somebody else's eyes? Just like, hey, got your eyeball.
Hey Trev, send me your eyes.
No. That sounds like a terrible idea. No, we're not sending my eyes. The only way that would ever happen is somehow I got swapped with Bob, and then I'd have to endure the needle jabbing stuff. And then he has the eyeballs rolling around this tray while the van was moving and everything. I'm like, what?
Oh yeah, freaking the ambulance is moving there. It's such a pain in the arse because you're trying to grab the eyeballs. Like, okay, I got an 8-ball. I guess I'll put that in for an eyeball. Here you go.
Just juggle. Just play some juggling here. Doing the.
Oh yeah, play some
the juggling here.
Just trying to like, no, come back here, come back here, come back here. No, get over here. And then you hit those bombs and everything just jumps up in the air a little bit, and then you get jabbed by one of those freaking needles.
And then you're high as fuck.
And then you're trying to find the blue needle, but all the other needles are green. It's like, what do you do?
Look, here's a tip. Here's a tip I can think of, Mega. You take the blue needle and put it somewhere further away from the rest of them in case that happens.
Yeah, but that would be the smart thing to do.
Hey, I'm actually trying to give helpful advice for once. You can take it or leave it.
You giving it good advice? Stop!
I actually give good advice.
You're still playing with your chain.
I also just do a lot of horrible things.
That chain is turned into your own personal fidget spinner.
I mean, yeah, actually, you're right. That's pretty much what it is now.
I still don't understand fidget spinners.
Actually, to me, okay, I never used one, but I get the concept behind them a little bit because it's basically some people like me, like I'm always fidgeting with something. It's something to fidget with. Like, I think I prefer a fidget cube, which is quieter and just like, holding one hand, like clickies or like balls.
Oh, is that the thing with the little buttons, the little spin things on it? It's kind of gray.
Yeah, that's like a fidget cube.
Yeah, I've seen those. Yeah.
See, that's I always fidget with something. There's some people who fidget with pens, all this stuff. I think it's kind of people like that. It keeps them keeps your hands occupied in some way because I focus better when I am fidgeting. It looks like I'm not focusing, but I focus well when I'm fidgeting with something if I'm not actively doing something right that second. It makes it easier for me to focus if I have something going off my hands. So you see me move. That's why I also change avatar so much. Is like if I'm not doing something, I'm just doing something to be active.
Yeah,
in some way.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you haven't done something where you have a toggle where all of your fingers just become just dynamic bones.
I like that idea.
And then you can go up to people and just beep 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 beep.
Just become
okay, let me see. Do I have it saved still, or is it locked away somewhere?
We're slowly adding just the features and ideas and things that we want to do with this.
Oh, it's just what I do. It's just what I do. I give ideas.
There's Wolf doing something over there. That's something else cursed.
Perhaps there's a reason why it's kind of difficult to get me in with people.
Maybe it's like, oh no, it's broken. It can't do it anymore. It had the floppy circle, the floppy thing where where the flop over the place.
Yeah.
With the new bones, looks like that broke right now. See, it's not. I turned it on. It's not doing anything.
Oh my gosh, they broke the circle.
They broke the floppiness.
I've had a couple of avatars break too.
Like this. Hope whoever made this is still going to update it.
We'll have to see eventually.
Yeah, I had
It's broken a lot. It's broken a lot of things, but hey, you know what? At least it's eventually going to be fixed. So we have that to look forward to.
Well,
yeah.
Yeah, I think they're gonna fix a lot of stuff. It's also opening up new avenues. And how's their performance been? I haven't been on much since they did the update yet.
Better.
I mean, the performance has been kind of the same. I personally feel it's kind of the same.
I do. It's better for me.
It feels the same.
Right. Yeah. With the whole fidget spinner now, with the avatar dynamics, you can literally just put one here and just spin it. I feel that would be something you could totally add. Actually, I did see a prefab.
Why?
I saw a prefab on Twitter the other day.
It's like some people, like I said, some people who also have fandom sense, it could probably help them still get the fidgeting out. Almost kind of, I feel like. As far I'm for adding toggles to myself because at least gives me something to be hitting instead of changing avatar, which is laggier.
No, actually, that makes sense. That does make sense.
Yeah, I saw on Twitter the other day someone had posted their free prefabs, which is crazy, but basically just spawn a table and play Monopoly with people, and they can pick up all the tokens and stuff. play bingo or play like Guess Who or like whatever
Wow.
else, and you literally just attach it to an avatar.
That's
And
crazy.
I'm like, wow, this stuff was just built like, and probably they were playing around with it in the beta, but released it when it was out. But
oh, probably.
just
I mean,
some,
I
just
can
some,
play Monopoly. I could be able to. If they're playing Monopoly and with the freaking new mechanics, I could make a freaking Warhammer tabletop world.
oh, easily. You don't even need a world.
It
You just attach it to the avatar, just plop down and I think it's just these like world constraints or something like that. I don't like it. I don't know. I don't know how avatar stuff works.
That's
but
nuts.
yeah, that was something
That's
I thought.
I got my
awesome.
tail.
Grabbed your tail. The tail, the new fidget spinner.
And also, I have now contorted it into uncomfortable positions.
Oh my gosh. So,
I mean, just look at how I've contorted this thing.
all right, let's get a nice close up view of you contorting your tail.
Like,
There
does
is
this
one
look
thing
like
I did. There's one thing I did find interesting about this new update. Sorry, wife. Go ahead.
No, you're good. I'm just fucking with my tail and just bending it in ways that look uncomfortable. Look at this 90-degree bend on my tail. That's comfortable, right?
Give a
One of
new
the things I've
system.
noticed with this,
Yeah, go ahead.
one of
Sorry.
these things with the new update is when I go into my Steam VR menu, I'm still moving my hands like normal, instead of it just kind of going in the other pose like this. Because if I'm in my Steam VR menu right now, I'm still moving my hands.
My hands aren't moving, but my body is. You can see I'm like hopping back and forth in real life right now.
I don't know why.
It must have changed
So like,
it.
I'm guessing they broke the. I think they might have broke the AFK mode thing. I bet because like, it shows AFK, right? I'm betting they broke AFK.
I don't mind it. I'm happy with moving my hands in my Steam VR menu.
It's more realistic than suddenly you're going into this like yoga pose or something like that, just hovering in the corner. I mean, that's cool and all.
Oh my
wanna
gosh! Freaking.
Let me stand up and put my menu like.
I'm like, what are you doing over there? Let's.
I'm in the. I'm my Steam menu. I'm seeing how broken it is. In the Steam menu.
Around and
I'm on the
around
insert
he
table.
goes. Where does he
See,
go? Nobody knows.
Like for example, I'm walked over to Mega in my view space,
Right?
so I don't see how my body still seems anchored in the one spot that was kind of like twisting. Though it's interesting. There, back to normal.
Normal, he says. Normal. Okay, back to normal. Good to know.
Trav is as normal as I get. So I can go very abnormal if you want.
I mean, you were semi-normal at Jackbox.
Okay.
Oh no.
See, now you have Hollow Live on your show now.
What is that cursed crap? Also, thank you.
Fussy.
Thank you for the 3 months there, Scruck.
Hi, Scruck. Hello.
Hi, Squawk.
Scruck gave me feet for some reason. You're in the wrong chat for that. You want to send that to Llama was here an hour ago. You should have given him the feet.
Oh my god.
Oh. It's cursed. Wife, make it stop. Go back to being
I
normal.
did make it stop.
Normal, as he says.
See, I'm back. See, you said normal. You see, the question is, I just show you what abnormal was.
Okay.
You tempted fate.
Did I? Okay. Maybe I did.
Yes.
Maybe I did. Anyway. What have you been streaming as of lately there, Wife?
Well, mostly actually narrative-based. I've been streaming Fortnite 'cause I'm playing with my brother-in-law and Gan lately. Like, who's
Oh my god,
behind me from my
I
real
can't
life.
believe I have a Fortnite streamer on my show here.
And then also, but mostly what I've really been streaming is stuff like Phoenix Wright or other narrative-based games usually, like Disco Elysium and stuff like that.
Fortnite.
And Final Fantasy 14, which I've also been streaming as well, since I've new
Have they
patch. and I'm
opened that
playing
game yet to buy again?
Yes, it's been opening again. Free trials and everything are back again. The gates have reopened.
So
You're so successful though, you can't sell the game for a while.
they gotta reopen re-invite everyone
The
back.
game's reopened, but well, for a bit, the problem was the game was like after like WoW managed to shit the bed in some way. I can't remember what they did. 14 got so successful suddenly they had to stop selling the game because the servers couldn't handle it. How many people were trying to play at once?
Just get more servers. Problem solved.
Well, they were trying to. They even say the thing. We've tried paying like more than market price for servers, and people will not sell them to us. Like that's how bad the shortage was. They were trying like above market price to even buy more stuff, and they couldn't.
They could have bribed Jeff
That's
Bezos.
nuts.
No.
I think Bezos would have helped.
I mean, look at what happened to New World.
Yeah,
that's the only game.
Yeah,
that's a good example right there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why he's trying to get. He was trying to get his own stadium off the ground that failed spectacularly.
I mean, okay. To be fair, though, it was a decent game at first, and then they didn't know how to handle any of the hackers and anything else on there. Right?
It's one of those games that seems like it has a strong start, but once it's actually you're in it, it's like you realize like the start is strong, but you get to the end of it, it's like, what do now, kind of thing.
Yeah, more or less.
I didn't pick up. I mean, I've played enough MMOs for now. 14 is probably my last one, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
What's your last Final Fantasy?
My Final Fantasy will be Final Fantasy as for MMOs at least.
Until you get Final Fantasy 15.
15. No, I've 15. We're up to 16's the next one coming out. 15's already out. It has been out for years.
16.
Yeah, 16. That's what I'm excited for because it has people who worked on 14 on it.
So how many iterations of Final Fantasy do you think there'll be?
We'll probably go up to. I bet that we'll hit up to Final Fantasy 30 at least. I'm gonna bet.
No, missed opportunity.
It's not going anywhere.
Yeah, it's not going anywhere for a long time.
They had a few dicey points, but I think they're past the dicey points at this point.
All right. Guess since we're on the topic of gaming here, what's a game you thought you'd like but actually hated?
Oh, that's a good one. I wouldn't say hated, but I would say Nobody Saves the World seemed like a game I thought would be fun because it seems like the devs of Guacamelee, which was a good Metroidvania kind of game. And okay, you could transforms and stuff like that. It's fun, and the humor was kind of funny at first, and it just got grating and grindy, and it's kind of like I just think it's like you to level up your form to do this specific thing so many times, and some was like hard to do, or and the humor just kind of started becoming very, very much like just memes being copy pasted things. We had like Navy SEALs copy pasta. We had that kind of stuff. It's like it's funny at first, and then it starts to get like, okay, you guys got something else.
I've never.
That's the joys of Game Pass. At least you can try it out and not play it again.
I've never heard of this game.
Yeah.
It can't be that good.
It's a smaller game.
Yeah, it can't be that good if you've heard of it. I love how everyone loves playing with these mics here. Last week I had someone doing that too.
Trev, you need to make it so I can just take this and just smash it away.
Or no, have it on a bobble.
Yeah, there we go. No, wait, no. If we put a bobble, put a ginger tread bobble.
No. We don't need bobbleheads on this. No bobbleheads.
Ginger tread bobblehead.
Mel's the one who made the avatar. I have to reach out to him and say, "Hey, we need a ginger tread bobblehead."
Why? We don't need that. That's not a thing that was ever needed. Oh my god!
You have to get a Zelpog bobblehead too.
Yeah, that one I would do. Or a Dick bobblehead.
Yeah, let's make bobbleheads of all the stupid memes we make up.
And we made a new meme recently, right? And
Ultra wasn't there for the Ultra's cummies.
Yeah, so I think one of the I think I started it by mistake, but somehow Genki put it was dried wolf. It was the dried
It was
earwax.
Genki and Beagle, I think, put together who caused it.
Yes. Yeah. It was very interesting.
Gosh.
But yeah, we have a new thing to
It was chaos.
That Jackbox was chaos.
Jackbox
Yeah,
always
I
is.
missed out on it. But hey, at least you had a full group.
Man, you're so interested in that mic. Anyway, what's your?
Again, I'm fidgeting.
Yeah, I can tell. There you go. What was what was the question? Game you thought you liked but
About the
hated?
game.
Yeah.
A game I thought that I would like but hated. Kobold Care.
I've never heard of that either.
A game
So
taking care of kobolds.
it's like it looked like initially it looked like a game where it's just like, okay, so you just have a bunch of little kobolds that you just kind of look after and such
Mhm.
and such, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought it would be kind of nice, and it turned out into being a
Oh, some of this. I see. Gotcha.
It got
Yeah.
it got a little hands-on care, basically.
It got a little bit too spicy for you. Got some spicy nuts in there.
Yeah, it was.
some spicy
it
nuts
wa-
to say the
and-
least.
I wonder if it was a gag gift because I got it. It was gifted to me. My friends like, "Hey, check this game out. You'll love it."
Was it a furry-based
Probably
game?
a gag gift, or like kobolds are like dragon kind of things usually. I think.
Those
So,
are small, short dragon things. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. It was just something I thought would be kind of good, and it just turned into, yeah.
Smut. Turn into smut.
Smut. I was looking over
Give those kobolds some hand-on special care.
Nice. Speaking of smut, somehow a bunch of new questions were submitted. I got questions people can submit all the time. But
Alright.
one that popped up that I have added to the whole list here says, "What is the hottest furry?" So I'm like, what does this question even mean? What is the hottest
The
Well,
furry?
hottest-
that's not a fair. That's not a fair question. That's based on
That's very
opinion.
subjective.
That is a very
It's a very
yeah.
subjective question.
I mean, if the avatar's made of lava,
okay. Not taking literal. No, we're not doing the puns. Lava puns. That's all.
It's not really a pun. That's just taking it literal.
Okay, look, I hang around too many people that do jokes that turn into puns, so they're basically all the same thing.
are you
You are a
feeling?
pun,
Do you
Trev.
feel like these jokes are making magma uncomfortable?
Oh no! This reminds me. I went to a world.
Trev,
What happened?
I path under the world, right, with the world space mover.
Right?
You have a Roomba that's falling constantly to the void.
Do I really? Oh, someone must have moved the Roomba.
Yes. So I'm gonna save it real fast.
You're gonna save the Roomba. Oh, here he goes
All right.
into the ground to save the Roomba. Did you get it?
You got any other questions there?
Oh. There's another furry related question. At what age did you discover you were a furry? Did you not find it? You didn't find it?
It's too far. I can't reach it because I don't have my PlayStation mover is locked to this
The age
axis.
the age I found I was furry, or when I felt I solidified into the whole thing was probably like 16. I'd
Nice.
say 16, 17, around there.
There you
It
go.
only really started picking up after I started getting into Dad's studio, and I got a free crystal model that I could pose, and I could change textures, and I could articulate and put into scenes and add stuff, and
So
yeah.
basically, what you're doing now with VR. Except this is more interactive.
I mean, freaking, I've already got people lining up to me just like, hey, you make a great VR chat model. Excuse me? Okay.
They're hitting on you.
Hey, if it's an avenue that'll pay, I'm all for it.
You'll
I
have
mean,
to
you
make.
could probably get paid for it, yeah.
Well, actually, you could yeah. So you could go and make yourself a Fansly account, which they do support VTuber and VR chat avatars and stuff like that, and do different like poses and all sorts of things. And that people eat that shit up.
It could be good.
Look, if I'm gonna do something like that, I'm gonna do something of quality.
Okay.
Well, yeah, you can do a fancy and still do quality.
Hey, this quality shit. I've seen how many you get hundreds of likes whenever you do like your poses or whatever else on Twitter.
Yeah, I've seen your posts.
Yeah, well, because again, it's just like, oh look, oh look, it's half naked big booba furry. Yeah, I'm gonna like that.
Yeah, for someone who says they're not lewd, who say they aren't lewd, I still find it amusing.
It's like
every time
but it's not lewd. It's safe for work.
Yeah.
Okay, no. It can be safe for work and still lewd. Lewd does not mean not safe for work. It means provocative, not safe for work. It means provocative. Like that's how Playboy existed. There's always like lingerie shoots stuff, like nothing showing.
Mm-hmm.
That was and Playboy would consider lewd.
I don't really think my stuff is provocative.
You get the likes. Let's be honest here.
Okay, so maybe the shark on the pole was a little provocative.
Okay, yeah, no, that's lewd at least. Like, okay, look, okay, we can argue that you don't find them lewd, but the people who are enjoying them are enjoying them for lewd reasons, most likely. At least.
Look, it's provocative. It's not lewd.
I beg the difference, probably the same thing, but you're on a pole. You're a half naked shark with big booba. Like,
it's provocative.
There's lots of desperate guys out there, Mega. They see booba, they want booba.
I understand. Look, people will put a grapefruit and 2 oranges next to each other, and they'll call that lewd.
Okay. Oh wait, have you or some of the grapefruit technique?
No.
Have you ever seen that video, Trev?
I don't, but I have the sound on my sound pad.
Okay, you have the sound. So you know,
I have the sound. I mean, for those who don't know what the grapefruit technique, wife, how about you explain it? How about you
there's a lady
it?
on YouTube. It's actually on YouTube who talks about grapefruit. Like, what you gotta do is put the grapefruit on your man. If you know what I mean. I can't remember how she puts it, but your man, and so just go to town on that. It makes horrible slurping noises as she does the demonstration and stuff like that, which is like...
Oh my freaking gosh. That's lewd.
No, that is lewd. Also, my head, I like how I can turn my head around. Only my head turns around like this.
You're gone full creepy Chucky doll over there.
Just... I need to make this. I need to make some kind of toggle that I can do this.
Oh my gosh. So freaking, what is the hottest furry? The hottest furry is based on your opinion. Unless you're speaking literal, then it's one made of fire or lava.
Alright, wait, safe question. What is the hottest furry?
Okay. As of latest trends, Buff Pup.
Buff Pup.
They're a VTuber who just had a new debut today and have a werewolf form, so...
Wolves! Oh, yeah, all the wolves. Whoa, there we go.
They're more a dog than a wolf, though.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of like what my furry model is. It's like, oh, hey, it's a dog. I get so many reactions like, wait, you're a furry? When did this happen?
Let's see. Also, I like how you say you're not a furry. You're not a furry, but I look at your VR chat plus icon there is your furry avatar, not your human one.
Oh, is it really?
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
So look, this is your skin suit, what it is when you're actually a furry.
Oh, it is. I didn't realize that. Okay. My skin suit?
Yeah, you're wearing your skin suit right now.
That's gonna be the title of this episode. Thank you, wife. You're wearing your skin suit
welcome.
now. There we go.
That's a good one.
That is a good one. That is. At least better than last week. We had a one pump wonder on last week. What are you doing over there?
Squats.
Oh my gosh. Alright, we need to zoom up on these squats. Oh my. It's so bad. It's so bad. Anyway. So that's the only... Oh, here we go. Here's a controversial topic that everyone likes talking about. I know we had one episode with Mega was talking about pizza, or it wasn't pizza, but it was ice cream and Canadian Smarties and US Smarties and stuff like that.
I already don't like where this is going.
So pizza, you got to take your pizza. Do you say
so
that?
So boned? Bone-in or boneless pizza? That we're talking about?
No. That's not what I'm talking about. Is pineapple on a pizza a sin? Is pineapple on pizza a sin?
It all depends. A lot of people say no, it's illegal. For me, it's like if you want pineapple on pizza, you go ahead. Me personally,
I mean,
I go with the meat lovers.
like I go with plain cheese. I'm basic. I'm picky, but so I'm not. I want to sin. I wouldn't eat it. But it's not a sin. A sin is the cum pizza.
I can't put that as a title.
At a FurryCon, there's pictures of pizza that went around that had some special sauce on top of it.
That is disgusting. Oh.
No, why did you use that?
That's the.
You should have brought that out the other night while we were doing Jackbox, and we were bringing out all the
I didn't
different.
think about it.
You didn't think about it. Oh, he did suggest a really good subreddit.
It's been like a year or so.
Let's
see. Okay, you know, I'm looking up when the cum pizza was because of this.
Okay. All right. Then what is your go-to topping on pizza? Right now, the topic of
on
food.
Pizza?
Yeah.
Good topping on pizza. For me, it's a combination. If it's basic, gotta go with pepperoni. But if we're talking any kind of topping, pepperoni, salami, bacon, hamburger,
Now, because
sausage even, I'll throw all of it on there.
Because you're Canadian, you gotta put a little bit of that Canadian bacon on too.
Oh yeah, just meat. Just throw the meat on the pizza.
Megan likes the meat.
Sausages.
Got it.
I mean, that's why you're furry, right?
Yeah, well, sausages, friggin' pepperoni, salami, bacon, Canadian bacon, back bacon, candy bacon. It's all good stuff for pizza.
That went over your head 100%. Okay, yeah, it went over his head there.
Anyways, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it here. Oh, here's a really good one. This can back to VR chat here. If you could pick any VR chat person to be your sibling, who would you add to your family platonically? So if you could add anyone to your any VR chat person, who would you add to your family? I know it's why you.
Because I forget, I actually hold my hand like this a lot, like not my middle finger, but like I hold the trigger. I hold the trigger usually just without holding my thumb down, and so there's a middle finger.
That's actually really good.
I don't do it on purpose.
That's actually a really good question. So this is like if you choose
anyone from
so
VR
you choose
chat,
any VR chat person,
right,
to add to your real life family.
Yeah, that's right.
Or do you mean like real life family, or like the people you consider family?
Sure, whatever. Either or with that one.
It's actually a really good question.
We may have to come back to this one here.
First that comes to mind would be Zap 105, honestly.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. That's probably who I choose.
Alright. Good old Zap. A Zappy Wappy. Wife.
I don't know, you, I guess? Because I don't know. So you the one I bother the most. Like a brother, you know, like a brother, you come in
I thought you said, okay,
that's
not what I heard. I thought I heard, oh, you like being a bottom the most, so that's why I'm going to add you. That's what I heard.
Trev, it's okay you like being bottom.
That's why Megan's laughing.
Bottom,
that's why Megan's dying over here. It's just...
Oh my gosh.
I thought that's what you said. I thought you said...
You're
no, I mean more like... I mean like a brother like this, like, you know, like just go up to them, you punch your brother in the arm repeatedly until they punch you in the face.
Give me this chain, I want this. Get here, and we're just gonna tie you up. Never mind. No.
You're
gonna tie? Wow, you're gonna tie him up? Oh my! Oh.
You ask Gann first, at least. He'll probably say yes, though.
He'll probably say yes. Alright, I got a hold of your chain here. Oh. This, oh, okay. This is weird with the, oh, yep. Oh. Alright. Excuse me here, why I'm...
Jeepers.
Alright, I'm done playing with your chain.
No,
I'm sorry, I was
you add
yanking...
those special shaders to it to make it worse.
I'm sorry, I was yanking your chain a little bit too much there. What are you doing?
Oh boy. Hi, wife.
Hello, Maya. I can see your teeth.
Good
to know.
Good to know this has become a cursed episode. I mean, as Suicide and brought life in here, I knew it'd be cursed. We've had cursed.
Hey, you have teeth too, Trev.
What do you mean? Oh no. I'm inside a dude. I'm inside a furry. Just what I've always wanted.
You're inside a dude? I'm not surprised that you...
Okay, I retract that statement.
No, it's on your Twitch. It's engraved.
That's gonna come back to me. I hate it.
Yeah, somebody else will, like, I mean, if I had the patience to, I could just go ahead and, grab it and sound clip it like you do everything else.
Oh, no, let's not do that.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna have to go back and clip that so I can sound clipboard it just for you.
Oh, no. No.
And being inside of a dude, it's always what you always wanted.
I said I was inside of a furry, but okay. I mean, okay, I'm not helping my case here.
No, you said dude.
I'm not...
You said dude.
Say that. Anyways, let's keep going.
Let's keep going with this. Man, oh man. Let's see what else we got here. I was gonna say, what's the cringiest thing you've seen in VR chat? But I mean, this whole interaction has been pretty cringy.
Nothing beats going to a public instance and finding the cringiest shit.
Wife's on his chain. He's been reunited with his chain. I finally let go.
I hit the ceiling that time.
Oh, jeez. We just hear all these like noises in the background. It's like, what's going on? It sounds like you're
I'm just jumping.
No, we've just killed you. You're just still on the couch there. All right.
Oh yeah, you can see my... Oh, you can't see my small body that way.
No, you're just dead on that couch over there. All right. It's probably gonna be a shorter episode, but I'm sure it's okay here. Worlds.
There's an unplanned one, anyways. You said
there's not a planned one anyway. I need kind of like a filler, and guys are easy. Put you as a filler, the filler episode. Anyway,
I see how it is. I'm filler. Got it.
What's this?
VR chat worlds.
Question?
Yeah, VR chat worlds. What is your top or like? Well, yeah, what is your favorite VR chat world? What one that you recommend?
Oh god, that's tough. It all depends on like the mood I'm kind of in.
All right, top 3.
Jeepers. Top 3 worlds, probably. I'd have to say probably one of them being a home box. Just it's simple, expands, good frame rate. Always going to be my top. Second would probably be Glacial Knights. That one's just a really nice atmosphere and all that stuff.
Glacial Knights. Oh.
Yeah. My third favorite is probably 77077's Arcade Bar. Just because Oda King's a great animator and that bar just screams nostalgia. It's 300 megabytes. Oh, but it's so nice to go to. It is such a nice world.
You can even relive your childhood by going to a Blockbuster.
Exactly. Exactly. I still remember when freaking VHSs were being sold around.
So late fees, dealing with Blockbuster, not returning your shit. They gotta put some actual arcade.
One of my N64 cartridges still has a Blockbuster thing on the back.
Oh, okay.
Back when they were going out of business, and I bought one of the N64 games.
I think
really cool.
I think the last one went out of business, I want to say a couple of years ago. That was it.
Apparently, there's still one around in the
States.
States.
There is one in the States?
I think there's like one in the franchised one still kicking, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think it was like the Southwest states, somewhere there.
Something like that. I can't remember exactly where it is.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. And what if you top 3 favorite worlds?
Let's see. Move this down real fast. While using my home world is Amarat from Final Fantasy 14. I use that as a home world, so that's technically a different game, though, I guess.
I mean, it's in VR chat, right? I mean, I checked it out the one time, so.
Yeah. That's usually just kind of chill out there. Also, like, let's see, what else I got favorited? I like the Room of the Rain is another one I just kind of chill out at.
Rumham's World.
And Rumham's World.
No, I should not spend much time in Rumham's, actually.
If you want some chaotic avatars, which I'm sure he's going to have to update all of them now because of Fizzbones.
Oh, yeah, probably. Gosh.
But that's my last one, we don't really visit anymore, but I have a lot of memories there, was the that one furry world that's the hotel lobby.
Oh, yeah, the realistic.
The virtual ferns?
Yeah, I used to hang when I first really got started getting into things. I hung out there a lot, and then when I ran into you guys, broadened my horizons.
That's not strangely enough. That's how we found Mega. Was it a virtual ference as well? Just happened to be
because
there.
it was the brand new.
You can go first.
I was gonna say, I was just like, it was Cooper. I saw a Cooper Tom video on it, and it was just like the new thing, and like there was a bunch of other people in anthropomorphic avatars. I thought, maybe we'll give VR chat a go. And here I am now.
Here you are now. I've never run into Cooper Tom. Like, he goes always to the most obscure worlds too. You find all these like the most rando worlds, like the Wonder Bread world. Is bread.
Bread. My mother just made some homemade bread. I really need to go get a slice after I'm done this.
I want to make bread again at some point. It's been a while since I've done that. Yeah, you guys found me actually in a Final Fantasy world.
I don't know, you just popped up on the radar one day and then you were just suddenly there. I don't know.
I don't think I met you, but I think Mega was there because you weren't like a Master Chief or something like that. I know Zell was there. Maybe with a I think Time Lord was too. Time Lord was there. Like, it was like in a Final Fantasy dungeon where I ran into you guys and it was like, and then I just kind of stuck around and just befriended Time Lord or somebody, or Trev, which one of you guys? One of you guys. And then just kind of hung around and just slowly acclimated to being the chaos in the group.
Yeah, I first remember you when I was streaming, I think, and I said some stupid line like my headphones were too bright, and I could hear you laughing in the background. I think that was like very early on. I don't remember anything before that.
How long have I even known you guys at this point?
It's been at least almost a year.
Let's see. Do I still have
my things? When did you join VR chat?
I joined VR chat like long before I met you guys. I joined it and then they took a year or two off of it. I joined it, didn't use it much, then got like this headset and then started playing it a bit more. Because I bought this from my uncle, former uncle from my husband's side of the family. But he was upgrading to a Rift, an Index, and sold us this old Oculus Rift. Yeah, and then got into VR chat. I don't remember how it got hair of me. I got into VR chat. I hang around the furry world occasionally, and then I was like, found this Final Fantasy worlds around some of those, and then somehow you guys, as a public one, somehow like Zell's been convinced you guys to go to a public world somehow, and I ran into you guys. I just went from there.
Yeah, that's how I found Zell as well. Was in a public world. I like early on hanging around a Black Cat, and that was before they were semi-toxic. I think like a couple of years ago.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and actually, when I joined, Black Cat was like 6 months old at the time. It's crazy to think about. It was popular then too, but yeah, it's now you don't meet people anymore because we're never in public worlds because no one goes to public worlds, and you take a great risk of going into a world every time. and run into some stupid run some kid saying the N-word or some crasher or something like that. Right?
Gin hangs around in public roads all the time. I don't get how he stands it.
Don't even know. I went to Public World a couple times. I got lucky, but even so, it's a big risk.
Exactly. Alrighty.
Any other questions for us, Trev?
Not really here. Story time. Sure, you got some. You're always like, yeah, I have a story for next time. Next. Sure.
Story.
And of course, if anyone in chat has a question for these two, put a message in there as well.
Oh yeah, for sure.
What was that noise? It sounded like a bird.
What noise?
You made like a bird dying sound or something.
What bird dying sound?
The one you just made.
What noise did I make?
Okay, you're just jazzing me now. You're just jazzing.
The story.
Just playing the jazzing.
I don't play jazz though.
Oh my! Why? Stop!
Oh, I got a story.
Right.
I got a story.
All right.
So, it was when I was at my older job. And you know, everybody has those mornings where it's just like nothing's going right. It feels like crap. You know, you feel like the dark clouds are over your head. So it was just one day. It was super early. It was like 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm driving because I was up at 4:30 in the morning. I'm driving out to work, and I'm driving out there and just like I'm just not having a good day right now. I just don't have any energy at all. And I see this little white glimpse kind of in the sky on my left. So I just quickly have a look left, like, what the heck is that? The first time in my entire life I got to see the Aurora Borealis.
I thought you were going to say aliens.
Please, that'd be a blessing. That'd be a blessing. Anyway. So it's the first time and I'm kind of going like this on the road, just so I can keep in my lane. But I'm seeing the Aurora Borealis for the first time with my own physical eyes.
Not
and it's something that
like, not physical.
Well, no. If he was Bob, he'd be swapping out the eyes. But
I mean, it's just like I've seen them in VR. I've seen them like in videos and things, and it's super cool. But it's a totally different experience when you actually see it in real life. There's no screen. It's just there. It was so surreal, and I'm never gonna forget it.
Definitely sounds like an unforgettable kind of thing.
It's just like you live in the middle of nowhere. There's lots of light pollution, so you can never see anything in the sky.
Right.
But just seeing the Aurora Borealis at that time is it was just incredible.
Sounds amazing.
It really was. It really was.
Have you seen anything there, amazing wife? Besides playing with your armor over there?
No. No, I've not actually seen. I don't think I've seen anything like that, like amazing or like out of normal stuff, I guess.
Has Genki done anything worth of note?
Oh, Genki's done plenty of stuff. He does a lot more cool stuff than I do. I'm just kind of a lame ass.
Well, have you witnessed anything hilarious that Genki's been doing?
Hilarious. Let's see. No, I can't. I'm drawing blanks. I'm bad at that kind of stuff. But
sometime for later.
I mean, he managed to. Like, you could say he's. The only thing I witnessed from him at least is how badly he fucked his foot up. It was like like how he managed to do that.
Oh jeez, I remember hearing about that. That was he's back
to walking and stuff now, but he's still going to be recovering for like next year.
Yeah,
Oh, I feel that.
Because like,
And also,
I need this.
and then Trev made fun of him for breaking his foot.
Yeah,
Look what happened.
I did actually make. Yeah, I did make fun of. It's like, oh man, how did you break your foot? That's like, who does that? And then, literally a month ago at work, I get out of my work truck and I'm like, get in this driveway and I'm like, and then I rolled my ankle and snap and I'm like, fuck, I've broken my foot and I'm just like, who's the idiot here? You know?
Karma, people.
Yeah, karma, basically.
Creditkarma.com.
Karma is more patient than you are.
No kidding there. So, yeah, thankfully it happened now and not a month before TwitchCon, because that would have
Oh,
sucked.
exactly.
Yeah, so hopefully we're gonna still make it to that, but see all the shenanigans IRL and stuff. Bring all the Zell.
Oh yeah, and then you won't be able to hide from Zell's puns at all either.
I won't be able to sink into the floor.
Yeah, it's a shame I probably won't be going to that. Otherwise, I'd come torment you.
Yeah, I'm sure you'd bring something really scuff, or you'd have to make something.
No,
scuff.
just lick you probably.
Oh, sorry. What?
I'd come up to you and just lick you.
I don't know how I feel about that. I'm gonna be honest. That
See, that's exactly why I do it. Because at least you also like of the group, you'd be the least likely to punch me right afterwards.
no, I'd be more grossed out and like quivering in a corner or something like that.
Exactly. Like Zell would probably
Jeez.
punch me right as a reflex.
Yeah, Zell said he would sleep with one eye open because we're just gonna mess with him when he sleeps. I think it's what we talked about at one point.
Probably.
Well, take some hot dog mustard, ketchup, mayo, make like a pizza, slap on the face, and then record the
Just don't make that pizza I mentioned earlier.
Which no, we'll save that one for that one for Ultra, right? Because he's the one that's got the gummies.
Oh, just
yeah,
put
you're
a
right,
dick on it and just sprinkle gummies all over it. You'll love it.
Just get some
Mega,
white gummies of some sort.
You're giving me out the ideas for the Dick Dick World now.
Okay, here's what
I'm gonna tell you the exact same. I'm gonna tell you the exact same thing I tell Zell. I'm a person that gives ideas.
Well, I'll have a bowl somewhere in the corner of the world, and you'll be like, "What is this?" And basically, just take like a bowl of like Tide Pods, but replace it like the color of a Tide Pod, and make it look like.
Well, look at the new avatar physics we have now. You can literally make him grabbable.
Yes.
And you can just make him grab. It's like, here, Ultra.
I think we like gummy bear shaped or something like that. Something else.
Oh yeah, exactly.
All right.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed. Anyway, it's gonna be a shorter episode, which is fine. It makes it easier for me anyway. But I guess before we go here, where do we find? We already know where Mega is, but Mega's changed his name because. Why did you change your name?
I changed my name because I wanted to be more approachable. Instead of being the Mega Bad One and having to spell out which ones are capitalized, which ones aren't, and then the number 1. No, it's not words, it's a number. I just wanted something simple. Something easy. Something people remember.
So 9.
So, Mega 9. Mega 9, yeah.
Not Mega 10?
I tried doing just Mega, and of course it was kind of taken, so I just kind of roll with it.
Alright, that
Mega
works.
9.
Anyway, where do we find you? Mega 9?
Well, you can find me on my Twitch. Twitch.tv/Mega9. You can find me also on Twitter under Mega9 with 2 eyes. And you can also find me on YouTube as well. I don't upload to YouTube too often, but I am trying to change that. At least when the project flow stops happening.
I think your most recent video on there was the bee playing in the ball pit?
That would be on when I'm on Twitter. I really should post that on YouTube.
I thought you did.
I've also got another one coming. I just posted it on Twitter. I didn't post it on YouTube. I should do that. I'm gonna have to do that after this.
All right. Things to do. Add us to the to list. And Wife, where do we find you?
You can find me at Twitch with a WOIFIGX is my name on there. You can find me on Twitter under furry_king_wife with a WOIF. It's an old name from like a joke from like, oh god, I've had that name for 10 years now actually. Jesus Christ. Or close to something like that. I've not even changed my name in that long.
Nice.
Not going to at this point. And I usually play stuff. I usually play like narrative-based things, and occasionally something random like 14 or Fortnite or Path of Exile 2. But I'm trying to play a lot of narrative-based games that I actually really enjoy, and not scuff during them. I can't take my face off during streams though. That's fun. I probably will start uploading to YouTube at some point, but we'll get to that name whenever I get to that point.
I mean, you did record. You said you were recording one of your streams there.
I've been recording all my VODs to a point where I'm going to clean them up down with space, and some of them like mostly record the narrative things more than anything, because that's people might want to go back and watch that stuff more than like me just playing Fortnite and sucking at it.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Anyway, that's gonna be it. Sorry, this episode was short this week, but it's kind of like a filler episode we had in here. I hate this. I hate everything that's going on here. Anyway, we'll be back.
I feel like my meat.
I do not want to. No.
Okay, secondly, this is a guy named Vine Sauce's meat, so it's called Vinny's meat, but still, meat.
All right, stay over there. That's fine. Anyway, we'll be back next week with potential. I think we're going to try to get Kinkaro and friends on there. Maybe we'll do like a drinking stream night or something like that. With that,
oh my gosh!
I think that'd be hilarious. We'll try for that for next Saturday there. Anyway, that's gonna be it. Thanks everyone for stopping by, and we'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.